Hey guys, happy Monday. Wow, did I get up way too early? Like 4:45, 4:30, way too early. So we're gonna jump right back into traditional witchcraft. Scrying, all about scrying. I love this. American Folkloric Witchcraft, blogspot.com. Amazing stuff. So here we go. Alright, so scrying is obviously the technique of gazing into an object such as a crystal ball or mirror for the purpose of divination. Anyone can learn to scry, but like most things, it takes a little practice at first. It takes a lot of practice. I will be completely honest, it will take you a lot of practice. But then again, it might not. So, the amount of time you use for scrying can vary for a few minutes to half an hour. So you can use a crystal ball used for scrying, and it's very interesting stuff. So, alright, so scrying is comparable to meditation and is most easily performed by individuals familiar with meditation techniques and working with their intuition. So, dim the lights of the room and set the scrying object in front of you. Relax your eyes and gaze steadily into the surface of the tool. Do not worry about if you are staring correctly. So, rather, if you need to blink, blink. If you feel your gaze shifting, allow it to happen. Stay relaxed and stay focused on your question. So, typically, a mist will be seen to form on the surface of the object, almost as if a veil is being lifted before your eyes. So it's important to not become too excited at this occurrence. Rather, you should strive to remain calm and focused. So eventually that mist is going to clear away, and you should be able to pick out shapes or images in the scrying surface. It gets really interesting. So these images may appear as crude symbols or occasionally with the clarity of a photograph. So, although you will actually see these images with your eyes, what has happened is that the images themselves begin to form in your mind via your intuition. So, as this stage progresses, you will no longer see the images projected onto the scrying surface. Rather, you should allow your attention to focus on the mental images. Very interesting. I love it. I love it. So, as the image becomes clearer, you will find that you know things about what you are seeing. Background information will come to the surface of your mind. Channeling. Pay attention to what you know about the images you are seeing. This stage is marked by astral impressions, which is evident by the dreamlike quality of the state. It's very easy, but it does take you've got practice. Just practice, practice, practice. So, tools used for scrying. We have, although the crystal ball is the immediate tool that comes to mind when visualizing a scrying witch, it is far from the only one available. So other methods of scrying include water in a black bowl or cauldron, works perfect. Scrying mirrors, works perfect. Crystal balls and or scrying stones, jewelry, also known as keek stone, perfect. Fire and flames, I love that. Incense smoke, I used to do that all the time. If you guys remember, with the Baphomet statue, all the time. Alright, so for beginners to scrying may find it easiest to scry from fire or smoke, or to add a silver coin to the back bowl of water. These methods allow a point of focus, depth, and in many cases, movement which lulls the intuitive mind into a working state. I like that. I like that. I like that. A lot. So we have some scrying tips. So following the candle scrying ceremony outlined here, relax your eyes and stare at your face in the mirror. Your face will darken as with shadows and will shift shape. This is extremely useful for past life work. When scrying with a crystal ball, it is useful to hold the ball in one hand or both hands, with a piece of black velvet behind it. It may be helpful to turn the ball occasionally. So much stuff you can do. You can scry with literally anything. Cloud scrying, anything. It's amazing. So, what is the keek stone? What is a keek stone? Let's see what the keek stone is. Nope. I am not saying anything about the keek stone. I am seeing nothing about the Keek stone, so I don't know what that meant. I don't know if it's not the oath stone, I know that. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know what the Keek stone is. Maybe if I actually searched for it, I could find it. Let's try to find Keek. No, not Meek. Keek. Keek. Stone. Alright, so. See, I don't get any of these. The toadstone. Huh. So we just have stones, the witch's stones, like we all have. So the casting stones are used in conjunction with the stone bowl to divine appropriate sacrifice before an act of magic. Alright, we have the hagstone, is a stone with a natural hole through it. Small versions of the hagstone may be strung on cords and worn for luck. Larger hagstones may be used to peer through to see into other realms. Maybe that's what we're talking about here. The largest hagstones are used to promote prosperity and fertility by crawling through the hole. Uh-oh, I don't want to get stuck in there. The hagstone represents the feminine magical principle, also known as a holy stone. Okay, the godstone is any single standing stone set on the ground, like Stonehenge. So these stones are phallic in appearance and in nature, and they are often used as an axis for treading the mill and laying the compass. They also serve as the markers and conduits for the natural dragon energy in the land. So the godstone represents the masculine magical principle. Okay, now the oath stone, a certain stone used by witches to bind them to Tubal-Cain and the mighty dead of their craft, creating the red thread. The oath stone is capped at the base of the stang and is sometimes represented as an anvil. Alright, so the Keek stone, Troy stone, is a stone with spiral and serpentine markings or carvings upon it. It is used to mark portals in liminal space and to bind spirits, also known as the gateway stone. I wonder if that's like those weird looking shell-like stones. So the fairy stone is a stone with a small depression in the surface in which liquid offering can be made to the spirits of the land and the ancestors, also known as the cup stone. The sunstone is a clear quartz crystal used to hold a direct energy or for scrying. Okay, so that might be the one, in which cases it is known as a Keek stone. So it's a clear quartz crystal. That's the Keek stone. So we might as well just finish the stones. So the thunderstone is a flint arrowhead created by the ancestors. It was once thought that these stones came from lightning strikes and that they could protect against storms, also known as elf shot. The torchstone is a volcanic stone with a slight magnetic charge used in the construction of the besom, also known as balsanite or basalt. Okay. The toadstone is a mythical stone of great virtue, said to be found in the head of a toad. I don't know if that's true or not. It may actually refer to a toad bone, a specific bone in the skeleton of a toad that confers magical abilities on its bearers. So that kind of does make sense. I mean, it does to a certain point, I guess. I have a toad waiting, so I'm not going to open it up, though. Ooh. So the bezoar is a stone found in the stomach of some mammals. The bezoar is said to bestow great magical virtue on its bearer, including protection from poison. Okay. I like that. Alright, that answered my questions, and that's really good tips on scrying. I mean, that's a really good tip. So the American Folkloric blogspot.com, it's incredible. It is seriously incredible. They have some amazing things. So you guys should really check that blog out. I mean, it is incredible. Robert Cochran, I mean, all these amazing, wonderful, wonderful traditional witches contribute to all of this work. And it's great. It's good stuff. So, but alright guys, I think that's it for today. I honestly think that's it for today. So, happy birthday to Lucy Davis, my Lucy Davis. I love you so much, Auntie Hildy. So much. Everything has been right since you came into my life. Real quick. Okay, so I was ingesting this herb called kratom, and it is a natural painkiller. Okay, what I didn't know is that it is 10 times stronger than heroin. So I got addicted to it, and I literally thought I was dying. I didn't think I was going to make it. So I lost so much weight. I was so sick. But Sabrina, Chilling Adventures with Sabrina came on, and one day I just clicked on Netflix, and this face, this beautiful, loving face, Lucy Davis. I was like, oh my god, I feel better. I feel better. I feel better. I feel like getting up. And after binge watching it, because I was in bed for about 3 months, I couldn't get up, couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. I was in bed for 3 months, literally having EKG readings. My heart is still screwed up, really, really fucked up. So yeah, that was a bad thing, but I don't want to make this about me, but it's just the fact that this series with her, Lucy, you, Auntie Hilda, you know I love you to death. You just, I mean, brought me out of something. It just, your bubbly energy, your loving, and just everything about you brought me out of that. Yeah. Crap. So yeah, you really did kind of saved my life. You did. Yeah. So yeah, you can come over for a cup of tea anytime. So, but I just wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday, because you are seriously one of the most authentic as women, and you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, you are strong in your own, you are like goddess. Hear me roar, just like when you seduced Dr. Cerberus. So, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. Thank you on Twitter for just recognizing me. I mean, it makes me my day. I just kind of said it makes me day. I'm not Irish, I promise. I think Michelle Gomez is though. But I do. I love you with all my heart, and you are just amazing. So, happy birthday. I love you. Thank you for bringing that kind of energy through the TV, literally through the freaking TV, and just, you know, kind of just being there. So yeah, I love you very much. So happy birthday. Happy 21st. I'm 21 again too. I will be again for like the 9th time. So yeah, that's good. Well, you better have a good birthday. I love you. And yes. Alright, so everybody else, I love you too, very much. If you're sick, anything bugging you, watch some Sabrina, yeah, with a little bit of Auntie Hildy. I think it's good stuff. So, alright guys, all my love, all the way from Venus, because I'm from Venus, not here, all the way back down. So, alright guys, I love you all, and thank you guys for watching. And happy birthday, Lucy.